Hi. Continuing to catch up on films for 2020, I watched The Coldest Game. Excuse me. It's unusual pedigree. It's a Polish produced English language Cold War thriller with a mixed international cast. We have an American leading man in Bill Pullman, who took over from William Hurt when he broke his leg just before filming. We have a couple of Americans, we have a couple of Brits, we have various Polish people, and a Dutch leading lady. It's a heavily fictionalized, by which I mean untrue, story about a chess championship between the United States and the USSR around the time of the Cuban Missile Crisis in August 1962, when the original American chess player to be sent to the neutral meeting ground of Warsaw suddenly dies. A replacement is picked out, namely the last person to have defeated him competitively was a broken down old drunk, played by Bill Pullman, who then becomes embroiled in a scheme to bring back a Soviet double agent who also holds secrets that could determine whether or not there will be an imminent nuclear war. It's a very it's uncomfortable in not in the way that makes people uncomfortable, but it's a mix of different things that don't work together. Bill Pullman's performance is eccentric to say the least. He appears to play a character whose superhero ability is that alcohol makes him a genius. He's such a chronic alcoholic that he can't think properly unless he is sufficiently drunk, which made me think that he's actually Bender from Futurama. Um, there are various different tones the film plays throughout its running time. We have moments of serious political Cold War thriller. We have moments of farce. We have moments of black comedy, and the film will jump between these without any sense of transition. Um, One major supporting character is the director of the Ministry for Culture and Science, where the chess championship is being held, who is portrayed as being the hilarious, wacky local. And it's a great characterful performance, but all the scenes with him feel as though they're lifted out of another movie. So it then feels rather awkward when later in the film he's captured and tortured by the Soviet authorities. It's clearly the work of someone who has lived uh, on the other side of the Iron Curtain, because the Soviets are all portrayed as being evil and wicked, with the exception of the defector, who has also murdered multiple people. And the film's conclusion that this entirely fictional chess playing drunk actually saved the world is just this side of laughable. It's not a very good film. It looks very cheap and flat. The performances are wildly variable, and the script is absurd. So perhaps it's not even as good as I thought it was, and I didn't think it was that good in the first place.